All right, so there has been some talk on Twitter, X. I'm just going to call it Twitter because that's honestly what it is. There's been some tweets going around, and I want to go ahead and read one of these to you from a Ryan McCaffrey. He is a IGN editor, executive editor. So reading his tweet here, I quote, "Just a gut feeling here, but given the senior staff departures and layoffs suffered at 343 since Infinite has been released, and the fair to argue take that Infinite has not had the lasting impact a Halo game should/needs to, I think the next mainline Halo game is going to be a reboot." And then he follows up with another tweet that says, "That would mean recasting the voice roles and pressing the reset button on the entire storyline. Note that I'm not necessarily rooting for this. I'd miss Steve Downes and Jen Taylor dearly, but I expect Xbox leadership will feel the best path forward for Halo is a full reboot." That is no. That is the last thing that Halo needs. A full reboot when we already have so much established storyline already in place. Nah, we've technically had a Halo reboot in the form of a TV show, and we all know the reception that got and how that is going right now. Personally, I haven't seen it. I do not want to see it. I do not care for it. I've heard kind of the gist of what the story is, and honestly, that sounds terrible. So I do not care, and nor will I ever care. I probably will eventually see it just for kicks and giggles, but you know what? Honestly, I don't care. It's not my Master Chief. It's not the storyline that we, has been established and we all know and love, and the reason that we even, got into Halo in the first place. Nah, that ain't it. And doing that, honestly, doing a reboot will do the exact to the games. Doing a reboot for the games will do the exact same thing as the Halo TV series. People will definitely, obviously play it because it's a Halo game. But personally, I would never play it. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Not my cup of tea. Not my Master Chief. So let's think about this. Where has Halo come from? Why are we at this point of people thinking that a reboot is the necessary choice? We all love Halo, the Bungie days, amazing times, good times. Wish I could go back. 343 takes over. We get Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. We feel like, okay, this new development team is going to be pretty solid. They're giving us something that we love. Halo 4 was still a good Halo game. Storyline could have been probably a little bit better, but it wasn't too bad. Could have definitely been worse. Halo 5. Oh dear. Again, I've said this a million times. Halo 5 was a good game. It was not a good Halo game, unfortunately. It's fun multiplayer. Definitely fun. If you haven't played it, I'd probably recommend the multiplayer, but storyline, nah, it wasn't it. Blue Team was cool, but it wasn't really the continuation of Master Chief's story that we wanted and what we needed. And so here we are with Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is a 10-year game, which is a red flag. That's a long time without a new Halo title. Having an open world for the storyline wasn't it. Bringing back the Banished was a good idea, but honestly, the way that it was implemented, again, if you haven't played the story, go play Halo Infinite. It's actually, it's once you get to the linear levels, then it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of a Halo game. But Unity are gone. What? I mean, the weapon was cool. That was great. But I feel like there was definitely a lot of things that could have been a little bit better. But again, this is not a dive into what Halo Infinite should or shouldn't have been. I mean, it definitely still could be brought back with a potential DLC or expansion of the story. That could definitely bring it back a little bit. I mean, Halo Infinite feels like it was made to sell cosmetics. Honestly, the customization, we can't pick our armor colors. Dumbest thing in the world. You either have to unlock them or pay for them. If you're going to build a game off cosmetics, it's just a dirty what you need to do. For Halo, obviously you need to have a good storyline and you need to continue what is established and what people want to see, and they want to see the continuation of Master Chief's story. But if you want to build it towards cosmetics, obviously you want to have solid multiplayer, which Halo Infinite does. Halo Infinite's multiplayer is really fun. It wasn't day one, obviously. It definitely has had some time to get there. I feel like the slip space engine definitely was a huge factor, and a lot of contract work, a lot of people trying to put puzzle pieces together. Unfortunately, it is what it is. A solid multiplayer, which Infinite has. Let us customize, colors, obviously, because, that is what kind of has always been in Halo and what we need. And then let us buy weapon skins. In Halo 5, they were solid. They weren't anything like crazy special. I mean, there was a few that were like, oh, that is that is sweet. But kind of thinking towards CSGO kind of a deal. Different weapon skins for different guns with cool designs submitted by the community. Halo Infinite's weapon coatings or skins are just different variation of colors. I mean, you know, they definitely have different variations of the guns, which are way cool. Give us some cool weapon skins. You know, I would definitely spend a lot of money on some pretty cool weapon skins, not just colors, some cool weapon skins. I mean, they definitely do, you know, with HCS, they've had some cool, like my personal favorite is the phase one, you know, with the starry, the new battle rifle look. That when that came out, you know, that was awesome. I immediately bought that just because of how cool that was. Weapon skins, if you want to build it around cosmetics, you know, that's the way to do it. You know, good multiplayer with, you know, people who are going to put a lot of time and effort into, you know, grinding your game, and then they're going to want to, you know, customize it with their own kind of, you know, with some cool skins, and then people will spend a lot of money on some cool skins. Just a dirty way to do it. But that, or, you know, without going too in depth, the way to fix Halo is to add spin-off games. I've definitely have talked about this in previous videos. I've had many ideas for other spin-off Halo titles. I mean, what we've had Halo spin-off titles before. You know, we've had a main Halo game, we've had a spin-off. We've had a main Halo game, we've had a spin-off. You know, there's so much deep lore that Halo has been known for, and having a reboot would just destroy it. You know, it's not what Halo needs right now. Halo needs spin-offs. I've been waiting for an ODST game to come out, a second ODST game. I mean, we never saw how Buck became a Spartan. It would be cool to see exactly how that process happened. You know, June was a huge part of that, was a main reason why Buck became a Spartan in the first place. It would be awesome to see him come back in a Halo title. It would be fitting because, you know, he was in Halo Reach, which was a spin-off game, so it would be cool to see him return in another spin-off game. Even if it's called Halo 5 ODST, I don't even care. I want another ODST game, and it would be cool to see exactly how Buck became a Spartan. I mean, having even a blue team, I'm just thinking of previous videos I've made, having a blue team spin-off game would be amazing, kind of see their storyline a little bit. Even having such as a, what was it, Linda? But I believe Linda was, you know, was on the Pillar of Autumn with Chief. You know, having a lead up of how she got on Pillar of Autumn, kind of a Halo Reach 2 a little bit. I feel like calling it Halo Reach 2 might be a little bit of a stretch, but it definitely would be possible. You know, where she ended up on the Pillar of Autumn, where she ended up afterwards. You know, there's a whole story of how that happened. Halo Combat Evolved 2.0. No, there's possibilities that could happen. And having 10 years of Halo Infinite is what it is. But, you know, we need a main Halo title. We need a spin-off. I would love to see a Halo game based on the fall of Reach. This could be Halo Reach 2 or Halo Reach something. That's what Halo needs right now, is a Halo spin-off game. It needs it. Halo's not in a good spot right now, unfortunately. Definitely can be revived. There could be expansion for Halo Infinite. I don't think that's the right move. I think we need to hit the reset button on Halo games. Don't reset the storyline. Don't touch the storyline. But we need a Halo 6. Halo 6 needs to be a refresh. Not a reboot, a refresh. We need to get back to what Halo has always been. Think Combat Evolved through Halo 3. You know, we need a continuation of Master Chief's story. We need solid, you know, characters. We had, you know, in Combat Evolved, we discovered the Flood. We discovered the Covenant. Halo 2, we established a little bit more of the Covenant. We got to see Arbiter a little bit more. Gosh, please bring back Arbiter. Have an Arbiter spin-off game. I cannot tell you how much money I would spend for a Halo Arbiter spin-off game. I don't know if you would call it Halo the Arbiter or give me an Arbiter game. Like, come on. I would spend so much money on that. It's not even funny. Halo 2, we got to see a little bit more. It established more. Halo 3, it then established more of what the story was. We need to establish more. There's so much deep lore and so much amazing things that Halo has. We need to see that in Halo games. I mean, yeah, we have books, and yeah, there are comics, and there are the, you know, TV series, I guess. Not the new one. No, that one sucks. But, you know, there's so much more that could potentially be in a Halo game and what we want to see in a Halo game. And Halo Infinite, not it. I mean, we would love to see the Arbiter return. Give me a spin-off game. Hello. I think if anything right now, we need to take a break on Master Chief. We need a Halo 6. We need a refresh, but we need to have a Halo spinoff to kind of fill the gap a little bit. We need to continue to establish Halo storyline, and we need to expand more of the in-between. That's what we need. We need more of the in-between, and a Halo spinoff game or games could definitely fill those cracks. Bring people back to Halo is what, if anything, have an ODST game, bring us Firefight back, give us a Flood game, give us a Flood spinoff of some kind. There's so many ideas and so many possibilities that could potentially be Halo spinoff games. And again, I've made videos on it. Go check my channel out and definitely check those out. Let me know in the comments if you had the power to make a Halo spinoff game, what would you guys want? ODST, I'm telling you, that would fix everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. That's it for me for today. I'm out. Peace.